Hi everyone, welcome to session 4. In this session, we'll be looking at critical literacy. So welcome. My name is Christina De Silva, and I'm an occasional teacher with the Wellington Catholic District School Board. I'm currently completing my Master of Education degree at Brock University. I'm also a research assistant working with Dr. Gallagher, the director of the Brock Learning Lab. So this summer, I've been working closely with the Brock Learning Lab team to help with tutoring, as well as the development of the reading development course for undergraduate students at Brock University. So welcome. So this is a series of 5 webinars that we will be running. So the aim of these webinars is to prepare our tutoring families with back to school webinars. And in this session 4, we'll be looking at critical literacy. So in this session, you will learn about critical literacy, its purpose, and how to be critical of web content and websites. We will also explore strategies to address the points of view and motives of websites as well. So I think to begin, it's really important to discuss what critical literacy is. So critical literacy is a set of skills, dispositions, and strategies that enable students to challenge text and life as we know it. So in other words, it's the ability for our kids and our students to be able to be critical of the different texts, media, and different outlets that they have access to. So there are key concepts of critical literacy that are discussed by the Ministry of Education. So some of these key concepts are on the screen right now, and I'm going to go through all of them and discuss some of them. So one of the key concepts is all texts are constructions. So it's the ability for students to understand that our texts are created by individuals. They're created by individuals who have a certain perspective or point of view about something. And now it's really important that students also know that the author's attitudes, interpretations, and conclusions are already built in that text that they have created through their construction of text. And now through that, we learn that all texts contain belief and value messages. So whoever created the text or the resource that students are using, that individual has their own belief and value messages. And now what is important to recognize is that each person will interpret that message or that website or resource in a different manner, because we all come with our own prior knowledge and our prior experiences. So it's important to note that our texts also serve a variety of different interests. So each medium or each text or resource will develop its own language in order to position its readers or viewers. So in other words, what this means is that an author or the creator of a text will create a piece that will aim to address the readers and the viewers in such a way to help them understand, or maybe to help them recognize a view or point of view that may be different from their own as well. So critical literacy, the development of this skill, is really important, especially as we navigate through the online learning environment, because students need to be aware of the different sites and resources that they're having access to. So critical literacy teaches students to become critical consumers, and it's the same idea when we go to the store and we see an ad for something, or maybe you see a cereal box with a toy in it, or you see a website with big bold colors and lots of resources and different individuals within the field contributing to this resource. So it's allowing, critical literacy allows students to become critical of the variety of things that they have access to. So how is critical literacy relevant to my child? Again, it allows your child to be critical and aware of the different sites they're accessing. Then it is through critical literacy that students will learn the motives and the relevancy in the different resources or websites that they visit. Now, it's really important to teach your child or your students how to be cognizant of the various websites that they view, and this is where it's really important for your students to be aware of reliable websites. And so what we have here is kind of 4 different components of the website that students or parents should be mindful of when they are on a website. So the URL. So the URL address can give our readers a sense of the website. So is it .edu? Is it by a university? Is it by .gov? So is it by the government? Is it by a zoo? Is it by a well-reputable author? So the URL gives readers a good insight as to what or who created the website. And then the author, so who actually created the website, and what are their credentials, and what was the purpose that the author created the website. So it's really important if you go on a website and there's no author, then it gets you thinking, who created it and why did they create it? The date is really important as well, because you want to make sure that your information is relevant to the topic or to the subject that you are interested in. So if it's dated information, then it wouldn't really be relevant to the topic. It's all dependent on the subject. The sources or resources that the website uses. So does the website use any sources? Are they credible? Are they by authors? Or who is it by? Where are they getting this information from? Or did they conduct their own research? So these 4 things are really important for parents and students to be aware of as they navigate through online learning, especially because students will have a wide range of resources they will have access to. So these are the different sites and references that we used. The Ministry of Education has a capacity building series that goes through critical literacy more in depth. We just thought that we would keep it broad in the sense that critical literacy is relevant to more than online teaching. It's relevant to a real world. It's relevant to in-person teaching as well. But if you have any questions, please let us know. Again, you can always contact us at bllab@brocku.ca, and we'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you for joining us for session 4. We look forward to seeing you at session 5 for our last session. Have a great day.